Oh, whipped cream face. All right. I keep pulling those glasses up. It's becoming a thing. I don't want to become a thing. Be that guy. So, this is me breathing, being trying to get back to Zen while my cat chases the big spool of string. Be patient. Oi! Get off the keyboard. Be patient with me here. This is me processing. But as I do it, I be me. I be me. And ramble into this thing. So, about a week and a half ago, two serious triggers started. Oh, I'm doing this because I'm not going to show you. I'll mess up the camera. I'm making Doozy. Oi! Come here, you. Oi! I'm making Doozy, who is being a shithead kitten right now. Oh, well, not right now. This is how. Oh, I calm her down. She has a big ladder that I'm making into her oi cat play toy thingy. I'm wrapping string all the way around it so she can do a claw thingy. To do that, the best way is to wrap the string around a pencil. Ow! And then I wrap this around the ladder and make it real tight. So to do that, I sit here and do this while my kitten comes up and makes me laugh. And I think about what I need to write and find my words and get my hands so that they're still to be able to type. Because right now I can't type. If I start thinking about everything going on and the emotions, I start twitching really bad. I know why. Um, well, let me back up and see how much. If I put too much string on here, oh, stop. Here, let's try this. She keeps jumping on that. Where was I? Oh, if I get too much on here, I can't wrap it around the ladder. So it has to be Zen. This helps me think. And I can find my words. I'm getting all right. Right, fine. We're going to just cut it because it's pissing me off. And there you go, dudes. All right, we'll stretch while we're doing this. Two triggers started happening. Man, they came out of nowhere. And they got me. And I could not for the life of me figure out what was causing them. I'm back home in my hometown. The writer, professional writer, storyteller, and the person that grew up here, I gotta separate that rodeo. Hard to do, especially when you're sober. About a little bit over a year now. And I always try to do everything myself, that warrior thing in me. Being alone most of my life, I do pretty good at it, especially being sober now. Back in the old day, when stuff got too intense and I didn't want to stop and focus and figure out what was going on with me, I'd self-destruct and drink myself into oblivion. Whipped cream face again. Um, I don't do that anymore. I take time because I can and go, what the fuck? Why in the hell are these trips? What the hell? My mom. That's one of my mom's things. She's the what the hell kind of person. But when she does it, her shoulders go up. She's short. So, what the hell? Anyway, where was the triggers? They kept getting worse and worse. And what happens, I think I've explained this before. I'm going to try and do it now and not have an occurrence. With me, when my brain gets triggered, what happens is there is an image of when I lived in Texas as a kid. Some kids beat the shit out of me. Real good. Real good. Big bully of them kicked me in the head a lot. And, when the shit starts to get bad, the real world goes away, and all I see is that boot with the dog shit on it. And it literally kicks me, and I flinch. I mean, it happens in my head. And, hang on. Oh, man. I make my own sort of superheating stuff. I know how to fix myself when my shit gets broken, but it's not easy. Anyway, the kicking kept getting worse and worse. And I'm gonna slim down. Try to. One of the this is where I want to shut down and not let that boot kick me in the face. Hang on. I got this. Before my mom and I left for Texas and all that horrible shit happened that I wrote about in the book and whatnot, my grandfather, Pop, his alcoholism was at its peak. He literally hit rock bottom. And when I mean that, he literally... There was a Saturday morning I was watching cartoons, and I heard Pop fall down the stairs. He landed on the bottom there, face down, one arm, all crooked. He was on a bender. It was a good bender, 4 or 5 days. My cat's over there playing this toy. And he laid on that floor. He actually crawled from the stairs to try to get to his favorite chair, which was right behind me. There I am as a little kid watching Saturday morning cartoons. At this point, I think it was later on, because he was there for a couple of days, but I do remember the image now of watching the cartoons and him right behind me, covered in shit, his piss, blood, snot, snoring, and this alcoholic coma state because he had hit his head so hard. And he was sitting there hemorrhaging. That right there keeps happening. Those images and things like that are so real that sometimes it's hard to separate the real world from what happened. Doozy. My cat also likes the whipped cream in my coffee. This is our new challenge. One of our new challenges. Stop drinking your coffee. You're hyper enough. But I found the trigger. It just kept getting worse and worse. And I don't watch much TV. Because, writing professionally and whatnot, it will change how you create. But I needed a go-to because I started writing the new stuff and those triggers and whatnot. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. And I went to Young Sheldon. That show is very, very well written. About a Texas family. Young boy that, is a little bit different. And I kept going. It's very well written and it sucked me in. Stopped being a kitten for a second. And that was a trigger. I didn't know it until this morning. Things were getting really bad in the head world, and I even told my friends. I go, man, I don't know what's causing these triggers, but I have to figure it out real soon. Boy, seriously, did you just walk over the keyboard? I was watching a Young Sheldon episode, the one where he gets his gallbladder removed. I gotta stop putting whipped cream in my coffee. And that scene got me. I started crying. Because I'm watching a family that's diverse in Texas trying to stay together through a bunch of shit. And I remember all the Texas times I was alone. I wish I had a family like that to help me. And there wasn't one. Being such a kitten. And the scene got me, and all of a sudden, right there was Pop. And get out of my... I don't want your kitty face in my coffee, all right? You get hair in there, and it's not a good day. Do this. When I'm breathing like that, it's because I have so much adrenaline and trying to not go the bad direction. It takes a lot of focus sometimes. And you gotta fight through that damn fibro pain. But when that happened, and I literally looked at the TV and behind me, and both worlds were as real as the other one, I went, oh, okay. It was literally the contrast. The TV's a chunder there. Literally, it was the contrast of a family in front of me, and what I almost became, and what I lived through. Because my alcoholism got not, yeah, it was probably just as bad as Pop's. Although I didn't do any driving or harmful stuff. But yeah, no, my blackouts got as bad as his. Uh, if you listen to your subconscious, kitty, don't you step on that keyboard. And no, it's my coffee. You can't have my coffee. What if I got you a little kitty cup? But if I put whipped cream in there, then your poo's all gnarly. Anyway, yeah, there we go. The yin yang thing, I'm always in the middle, and literally, I'm in the middle. Now that I know what triggered it, I can deal with those kinds of things. It's not easy. There's the kick. I hope one day to get over that kicking my face thing, because it sucks. You don't want to be talking to somebody and all of a sudden you look like Joe Cocker singing. Don't get me wrong, Joe Cocker's awesome, and he was feeling the music. However, if you ain't feeling the music and you're doing this, it's not a good day. All right. I rambled for 15 minutes or so. Some of y'all gonna watch that and go, oh, well, he's fucking faking it or whatever. Man, he ain't. Because people say those kinds of things. Especially when you put your emotions out there. All of them. And you're winding up string for a kitten. And that's okay. Maybe you don't understand the song I'm trying to sing. But some of you all will understand. And me sitting here rambling to you and stretching. That's how I've always... Get out of my coffee! That's how I've always stayed connected to everybody. Because it's hard to have to deal with stuff that's just it changes you and it'll break you if you let it. But if you don't, that which kills you makes you stronger thing, yeah, but they don't tell you that which kills you makes you stronger but gives you scars. And that's the part you gotta deal with. Oh, I scratched my chin with my toe. I did it. Alright, it's time to actually see if my hands will let me write this. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp in your face. As you can tell, I grind my teeth too. I always have. That's one of those things. Gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop having the boot go in my face. I didn't know why I went British all of a sudden. Well, there you go. Triggers. That's what the essay will be titled. And for those of you that later on read it, you can go, I was there when he rambled that sumbitch for 17 minutes, and then he shortened that down to a nice little paragraph that really helped me out. That boy makes me take back things I never said. You know that thing I said? I never said to you? Oh, I take it back.